Hey folks, it's October 8th. Season's been open here now for about 3 weeks. So first what we're going to do is show you some action from the first few weeks of the season, and then when we come back we're going to talk about our strategy and our plans for the upcoming weeks. So just check it out.
Folks, it's October 4th. We're here tonight sitting over our soybean plot that we have here. We have some alfalfa out behind it. We've had a big weather system coming through the last couple days, and it's supposed to continue tomorrow yet, but right now this afternoon there's kind of a break in between systems, and we're hoping that the deer are going to get up and move to feed tonight yet before dark here. I'm not expecting any rain or anything, so it should be a nice, cool, calm evening. So these deer should be moving. We already saw one deer when we were walking in, so they're up and moving. So. Probably Sunday's the next time we're going to get out. It's supposed to storm all day tomorrow, so the temperature is really supposed to drop on Sunday, so we should be back out here again. So thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
So as you can see from the footage, our time on stand was really limited over the first few weeks of the season, and much of that had to do with the weather. Over the first 3 weeks of the season, daytime temperatures have been in the 70s and even 80s on some occasions. And when it's that warm during the day, you're just really not going to get the kind of deer movement you want. So what we've been doing is we've really been focusing our efforts on hunting around the cold fronts. As you can see from the footage, that's been pretty successful for us so far. We've had a lot of deer activity, especially on the back end of those cold fronts. Unfortunately, we haven't had any mature buck sightings yet, either on stand or on camera. But I'm really not too worried about that right now. We were out checking trail cameras last weekend, and there's some good signs starting to pop up, some rubs and scrapes we found. So we know the bucks are around, they just haven't shown themselves in front of the camera or while we've been on stand yet. So our strategy going forward, over the next 2 weeks probably, it's still going to be a lot depending on what the weather's doing. It's still early October, and the mature buck movement during the day is it's not happening right now. As we get closer to the rut, the bucks are going to start moving more and more in search of does. But right now, the best chance you're going to have to see a mature buck during the daylight is going to be around those cold fronts. So it's supposed to be pretty warm yet this week, but as we get closer to the weekend, it's going to cool down. So like I said, over the next couple of weeks, we're still going to be focusing a lot on the weather. As we get towards the second half of this month, probably around October 20th or so, that's when we're really going to start kicking it into gear. As the rut gets closer, we're going to start hunting mornings, because that's really about the time those bucks are going to start moving a little bit later and later in the mornings, looking for those estrus does as we get closer to November. So that's really our strategy for the next few weeks. We're going to check trail cameras here this coming weekend. If there's anything on there, I'll update the blog. But other than that, thanks for watching this episode, and we'll see you next time.